Hello Year 6, welcome to today's writing lesson. As it's Friday, I thought we could get a little bit creative in today's lesson, so have a look round to see if you have got any felt tips or colouring pencils that might be useful later on. Today's learning objective is to edit and publish a piece of writing, which will be our advert for our spy gadget that we've been writing this week. If you've missed a lesson or two, don't worry, you'll still be able to have a go at today's lesson. Remember, we have been looking at some persuasive writing this week. We are trying to persuade your fellow Year 6 agents that they would like to buy your spy gadget. So persuasive writing this week, so bear that in mind for this lesson. So before we edit our writing, our advert writing that we've done so far, let's finish it off with a final paragraph. So what persuasive features can you identify in this final, quite short paragraph of the Waggle? Recommended by Agent 007 himself, this must be the best phone on the planet. Order today from spygadgetzone.com to receive a free leather case. Don't miss out. Pause the video and think about what persuasive features you can spot. Welcome back. Well done if you spotted that it began with a recommendation from James Bond himself, Agent 007. Then there was some definite exaggeration, the best phone on the planet. That seems a little bit over the top. And at the end there was a special offer. Order today to receive a free leather case, trying to persuade people to get on and get one today. Well done if you spotted all three of those persuasive features. I'm going to start my last paragraph with a recommendation by another spy that we know, Alex Rider himself. So, recommended by Alex Rider himself, that's a contraction of it's the best gadget you will ever purchase. I'm using some exaggeration there to try and persuade my audience, full stop. If you want to keep up with the latest technology, that is a subordinate clause because of the word if, so it needs a comma after technology. If you want to keep up with the latest technology, comma, you must, and I'm going to use a modal verb there to make people think it's urgent, you must head to spygadgetzone.com, again that made up website, today to get 10% off. I'm putting a special offer in there to try and persuade. To take advantage of 10% off. Don't, another apostrophe needed there, don't miss out. Now that you have finished your gadget advert, you need to put all your paragraphs together, have a look at your Pink for Thinks and make sure you have checked it thoroughly. So first of all, do your sentences begin with capital letters? Have you spelt everything correctly? You can look up any spellings you weren't sure about in a dictionary or have a look in an online dictionary. Does each sentence end with a punctuation mark? Have you checked whether you've put question marks or exclamation marks in the right place? Does it make sense? That's really important. Have you missed any words out or repeated yourself anywhere? And finally, is it persuasive? You could always add in some more persuasive features that you think of when you're reading it through. Okay, so have a go at that and edit your gadget advert so far. So I should have put some pinks on my work so far already. I can check that it makes sense and then I can check my spellings, look them up in a dictionary, make sure that they are correct. I can check my punctuation, make sure that I have used paragraphs. I could also add in some more persuasive adjectives like super or incredible because I wasn't quite sure I'd used enough. So adding things in where you need to. You can give yourself a pink and a green. So I think my pink was handwriting. I rushed it a bit. It was my first draft. That's okay. My green was punctuation. That was a focus for this week's lesson. So I think I did a good job on that. Okay. Now we are happy with our first draft. We can publish our advert using our best handwriting. Can you include a picture somewhere, maybe a diagram of your gadget? And some creative presentation to make your advert eye-catching. We want to attract some spy customers to buy our gadgets. So this is your opportunity to get out your colours if you've got any and have a go at presenting your advert in a creative way. Let's have a look at an example of how to write an exciting title. I'm going to show you a video because the lady does it much better than I could, so let's have a quick look. Duty 1 is to read and edit your writing carefully using the checklist. Duty 2 is to do that and use joined handwriting to publish your work. Duty 3 is to creatively present your published work, so have a go at some of those ideas. If you haven't joined me for every lesson this week, you can just put the paragraphs together that you have done, edit and publish those. Just make sure they kind of flow and make sense together. So I had to go at making my gadget advert look eye-catching, just with some Sharpies that I found. You could do it with pencil crayons or felt tips and whatever you can find. So first of all, I had to go at practising a title on a different piece of paper, and then I put it onto my line paper that I was going to do my work on. So then I just kind of chose a few words to pick out using some colours, some punctuation. My question mark was a bit tricky. The name of my product I tried to make quite colourful, the sleuth bike. I picked out lots of adjectives like super, safe, incredible, and made them look quite colourful as well. I had to go drawing some words like spies or vehicle. I thought the post-it note idea was quite cool, so I added that in just to make the layout a bit more interesting. Making some conjunctions like and or a little bit bigger. Bright, I tried to show that there with some colours. Had a go at the little leaf design, and making things a bit bold was quite fun as well. Just to kind of highlight some features. Of course I put my picture on there and gave it a caption, but you can play around with it, have a bit of fun. If you like this sort of thing, you can look up any more YouTube tutorials for how to draw bubble writing or cool fonts, that sort of thing. It's just quite a nice activity to have a go at. But focusing on your handwriting once you've done your first drafts, and looking at presenting your work in an eye-catching way. I look forward to seeing your final finished adverts. I would love it if you could email them into year6@franchprimary.worcester.sch.uk. Good luck, get creative, and I look forward to seeing what you produce.